Oh, freedom.
It was greener on the other side.
Yeah, he wouldn't like the truck family.
He went in.
Okay.
Oh, and he said, can I help you? That's the chair, just keep him out of the road, like go get some grade. He didn't care about the grade either.
No. Wow. All right, well. All mean to order.
I'll make a motion on the minutes as amended.
Seconded. All in favor?
Payroll and
Payroll?
sign.
Yep, done that. Then you still warrant signature.
And one last question. This number is about 6,000 more than what was raised and appropriated last year. It's 33,783. Then add the 5% that went through the vote. Does not make it right. So that'll change this. Here.
Okay.
These won't change.
Yeah.
The other four. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. That one should. So just the first. This one here, we're gonna change it. That's. Let's say it's 33. 783. Plus. That was 5%.
Yeah.
So I don't.
16.
He's doing Brownfield Bay, right?
33,
Oh, really?
73,
Well, he's
yes,
not gonna be.
160,
He's not.
125.
Yes.
No way.
86. 45, 472. So that's what that should say.
Well,
This here is based off $0 now.
it is, yes, that's we hired her.
Feels like we're getting close to.
Yeah.
Wasn't. What is the appropriate?
Oh, I see. So that's the only one that changed, right?
Right, the rest of
Okay.
these.
Yeah.
Flat. Exactly what was in and voted upon last. year.
Yep.
This is the only one that is not.
Okay. Yep.
But the 20, we need to talk about because we didn't have. Yes. You know what I mean? So with that.
It's good money.
That one was highlighted as being okay. But this was not. It's not. Robert.
Yeah, because we overpaid. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that was because of that, because of
No,
the
that's
40
what I'm
hours.
saying. That line's over too.
Yeah, but that wasn't highlighted because of that.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You just said it because it's highlighted because of that.
It was brought to us. Wrong verbiage. So we need to talk about that. We need to know where it's coming from. And overlay for that. Continues to continue.
Yeah.
And not positive. Because the 20 was for interim. So we hired.
Well, yeah.
And there was no discussion after that. So why it stayed there and wasn't reverted back to the original raise and appropriated, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to figure that out.
Yeah.
So.
Which line item was that?
It's Article 8, first line. Do you know Wanda got a hold of Ron today for the letter?
She emailed him. They
Okay,
have not heard that.
she did.
Either she did or Michelle. I'm not, I thought it was Michelle. It may have been.
Well, I was in Wanda's office. She said she reached out to him because we need that letter.
Right.
Okay,
Because I
yeah.
hadn't seen anything yet. And both Michelle and Wanda both said that they hadn't seen the letter yet. We don't even know about the audit results or the pre-audit, right, for the 22-23. So I don't know.
You want me to email him? He answered me quick the last time.
That's good.
That's right. It make a difference. Somebody does it.
Yeah, we gotta get the letter. I mean, the letter that was in last year was a cover letter. The audit wasn't finished. That we, didn't that say 2021? Yeah, it had to be because 21-22 would have been, yeah, so 22-23. So yes. So yeah, we need to have at least a letter
Yeah,
for statute. Should be good.
Just a piece of information, remote policy
Yes.
says that the chairman or the board can choose to do it or not do it per meeting. So it's not like it has to be done, but we want to do it anyway. It just says that we like the workshops and stuff don't have to be.
Correct. Yeah. No, I mean, the question was asked. You have a policy.
Yes, we're looking at.
So, I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be. I mean, it's remote participation.
We do the best we can.
Also,
It's
the tax.
There's 1 to 3 people usually watch it.
Yeah, it was simply answering. What
Yeah,
out there.
absolutely.
We didn't have a policy.
Yep.
So.
Yes. Correspondence folder.
Yeah, with a comprehensive plan. This is for mailing, do you approve as is or have changes?
We gotta see if we can find the money.
I won't sign it unless we can attach the Bernstein and MMA to it.
That'd be a lot to send in the mail.
What's the purpose?
But we gotta see if
attaching?
we get money enough to even do it.
What's the purpose of attaching?
Because that's still an influence only on one side of it.
How so?
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna discuss it. I don't agree with it and I won't sign it.
Okay. All you have to do is say, won't sign under duress. That's fine. Just, I don't understand the Bernstein shirt.
Didn't tickle his ear.
If we read it, there's nothing in there that MMA didn't agree with. There's nothing.
Well, it did say they made mistakes, but
The way no, on this is the comp plan.
Yeah.
And with what their wording and what their wording, my understanding they contradict each other, so I don't either send both sides of it or none at all.
honestly, we gotta see if we get the money to do it.
Insurance renewal. We're gonna meet on 1/5/25. Let's just take the shares. Wilson Associates. This is Wilson Associates. Purpose of this letter is to let you know that as part of our work, it may be necessary for us to enter on or cross your property in order to perform the work, which may involve temporarily setting up survey equipment on your property, take measurements and locate boundary markers on or adjacent to your property. Every effort we made to respect your property during the course of our work. It doesn't say where. Oh, yeah, it's 78 Spring Street. So that's the new law, right? Yeah.
Well done.
Maine, this is from DOT. Installing rumble strips on the center line of roads since '06. With respect to Maine and nationwide, keeping drivers from crossing these on the line. Centerline rumble strips are planned for Brownfield later this summer at the following locations: Route 5, Hiram, Freiburg. Beginning at the 45-mile sign in Hiram between the two intersections for Shotgun Gulch and continuing north for 12.5 miles to Brownfield to the 35-mile-per-hour sign near Porter Road in Freiburg. RMS Express. 7. So 9, so
Yeah, that's all.
new form entry, contact form. Taxpayer. Wrote in about wanting to postpone the fire department ordinance. Grants and workshops. Set bi-monthly. Who's this from? No.
Very bowling, yeah, council governments,
Yeah, acronym.
yeah.
Community scholarship. Application for book award. Brownfield community. Scholarship. Did we post this on the website?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
It's open for any age.
Really, huh?
There
You're still helping me.
Thank you, gas money.
There you go.
This is the. Let's see. Question from the insurance company. Still haven't got an answer on that? No. Okay.
They coming tomorrow? They coming tomorrow?
No, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
And it's for,
Yeah, 5/25. That's for renewal, right?
yeah, well, they're coming to talk to us about
Planning board. 5. This is the LD 2003. 15. Planning board. Agenda. The health officer update on the website. Has that been done?
that was a question that Lynn answered.
Oh, okay. Board of knowledge link. Certified letter. Don't read certified letter. Oh, wait.
Hey, wait.
Always older. Entirety.
Relating to red lists.
Did we send it to the lawyer? Because that's what we did. You can break hand. Yeah,
Why did you send it to the lawyer?
to have it checked out to see what we need to do.
Why are you waiting to read the letter?
Again. That's what we did. Sure.
Dick, it really seems just very difficult to understand how this town could find $1,000 to send some discrepancies to an attorney, and they can't find just over $400 to send this mailing.
But that was in the legal budget. That's why you can do it. We just have to see if there's something in there. I looked at it today and I asked, I haven't heard Nancy yet, if we have anything. We just have to look into it, that's all.
And
Nobody's saying no, we're just saying, I think we can find it.
And as far as the letter itself is concerned, there's nothing, the comprehensive plan was created by the select board. And they've had meetings, they've had questions presented to Tom Rigliulo, MMA, Bernstein and Shore, and they've all come back with the same answer. You know, like, it's not that there's two sides. If you read that mailer, all that mailer is stating is what a comprehensive plan is.
Mhm.
And yes, it says on the inside to vote yes, but we're the comprehensive plan committee, of course, we're gonna ask people to vote yes. So, you know, because time's important.
Yeah.
You know, it would be appreciated if that could be looked into right away.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We did have a good meeting, I think, today, next door. Very informative. What's speaking of that show?
Yeah, it was very nice. The two ladies who showed up, they were very informative, just in general. You know, like as far as grants and, you know, like how we can obtain money. First, we have our own, you know, like decisions that we have to make as, you know, like as a town. But both Harleen Tremblay and Kathy Drummond were very helpful. And I also want to add, one of the nice things, because it's always good to hear something positive, is as they were leaving, you know, they congratulated Willie on the good job he's doing and urged him to keep it up. And, you know, like that was good to hear. You know, like that they recognize from, you know, like all the places that they go to that, you know, like very positive things are being done here.
Yeah.
So, but
They
Yeah,
liked the building. I mean, they were very positive. Good. Tell us, I don't have to read your note, now you're here, so. I don't have to read your note now that you're here.
Being a, you know, town guy. I get down there, the compact is supposed to be showing up the end of the month, first of the month. We're still trying to work on getting this roads fixed for the pavement. I know the dirt roads are a mess, but people can just bear with us a little bit. We'll get to them. We're just trying to save the pavement right now. The other way should be done probably tomorrow. As far as the ditching, and so we get that paved. Good. Guys coming up, all states coming up tomorrow. To figure out, you know, the cost and how much will we pay for it, so I can get Dickie some numbers for the FEMA part of it. Other than that, we're at the water tank on the truck, so we can do some dust control or something.
Yeah, good. Take it. Well.
I just had a question. Are we putting the paving out to bid?
Or did,
It's oriented.
It is.
it's all roll over.
So from last year's,
Yeah,
is
price.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys been busy?
Yeah, this weekend was pretty busy with a couple accidents. Saw you enough this weekend. In one day, and then we did a woods fire in Denmark. Assisted them with a woods fire. I've shut all my permits off right now until Monday. Because we've talked to George Harris, the guys from the Maine Forest Service, they're just gonna stay high because of the winds. So I shut them off until Monday. We're gonna, this weekend, we're doing a big water training in Harrison, so two of my trucks are gonna be in Harrison, the tank truck and then new one. Just to help, hopefully help lower our ISO. 10 pounds involved in it.
Good.
A big training. And just working with FEMA, I talked to the FEMA people yesterday, I had a Zoom meeting with them for the December 22 to 3-foot force storm. I gotta get that together. Then they're gonna come here and do that one, and then I'm just waiting to see if they declare this last one. I got 2 storms back to back, I'm trying to keep everything lined up, and you know, we've got, you know, same roads that washed out on the December storm have washed out on this storm, so we have to keep them separated.
Well, speaking of that, Merrill Corner Road, we're probably gonna shut down when we do that call. I don't know if we gotta put that out to, I mean, it's kind of short notice.
Wednesday, Thursday, you thinking?
I don't know, you got me busy Monday. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday sounds about right.
Okay.
And then if we got to carry it on to Friday, I guess we're just gonna have to do it.
Yeah, just let Alvina know if that's the time schedule. she'll put on the website.
Me, I've been busy, I chased 30 head of cattle down to 160. Nothing by myself, but the longest time I wanted to go from the minute I started needing help me. You try to call the owner and everything, he's not answering his phone, he didn't answer the door.
Oh, wow.
So I just took my catch pole and get him out behind the house there and kept him out that way till he showed up. And stuff, and missing dogs, loose dogs. Questions to people about barking dogs and
Did you get a chicken net?
not yet, I haven't got a chicken yet. Yeah, because we could complain about chickens. He guess he killed the rooster that was thrown over there. He actually told me he killed it.
Oh.
So I haven't heard nothing from them yet.
Okay,
So maybe it's solved, I don't know.
yeah.
You never know with that person, so.
Bill?
Couple of quick things. I guess I just didn't understand the conversation, you and Joe. At the beginning of the meeting, when you were going over the contents of the folder, there was questions or comments about the comprehensive plan. And then you said at least 2 or 3 times, we'll see if we've got the money. We'll see if we've got the money. After all of this time and the efforts put forth by a number of people in this community, what quantity of money is holding it up now?
I think he said like $400. We just gotta find the money, that's all it is. If nobody's saying no, nobody has said no at all. We're just trying to make sure we have the money to do it.
With all due respect, I think any day and twice on Sunday, you guys can come up $400 in about 13 seconds. That's just the other.
You know the game, it's
Yes, that's exactly why I think.
it's emergency things are one thing and it's
You feel about certain issues.
it's got nothing to do how we feel, because
Oh, really?
well, with me, Joe knows it's up to the people to decide. That's exactly the way I look at it. And whether I have my opinion, he has his opinion, but it's up to the people to decide, right, Joe?
It is.
Yeah, I mean, that,
And like, I understand Bill's point, like the $400,
Yeah.
it's not a committee that was just formed. It's been
Right.
around.
yep. Yeah, nobody's saying no.
The other thing I just want to ask about is on the website, which of course I've been known to frequent time.
Yeah.
There is a statement on there, and it's been there for about a year. We are no longer collecting food scraps for AgriCycle, but we are looking into alternatives and composting at the transfer station or whatever. Could I get an update as to how that is going?
Joe was looking into it. I haven't talked to him. I will talk to him tomorrow about it and find out what they've come up for an idea.
Joe that works at the transfer station.
Mhm.
So the Board of Selectmen isn't involved.
Until we find out what they can do. I mean, from what I understand, it costs us a lot of money last.
Oh, it turned out it cost us a great deal of money to carry a ton of food scraps, yes. But that doesn't mean that's the end of the road. And since it's been a year gone by, I would have thought that since that thing has been on the website for that year, that at least there would have been a conversation at the table.
Really?
We have 2 follow-ups from last week. John, I know we had a brief conversation when we were discussing the proposed fire department ordinance. And you had mentioned the word transparency, and I'm not always quick with a calm response. But having thought about it, I was just wondering, I know you ran your campaign for transparency, and I was just wondering what your definition of transparency is, especially where this ordinance was put together so quickly, it's going to vote so quickly without taxpayer input. So just wondering what your definition of transparency is.
Yeah, see how she's gonna go columns.
You ran your campaign on it, so. Well, no, well, I guess you don't know what that just meant. And the other thing is, I've been advised that, by a couple of people, for you to please apologize to me for telling me to shut my mouth.
You were on order.
Um,
You were not listening, you wouldn't quiet down?
That doesn't warrant telling a taxpayer to shut their mouth. End of discussion.
If they won't listen, what do?
You do not tell a taxpayer to shut their mouth. You do not tell a woman who is a taxpayer.
I'll agree to disagree. Joe?
Dick, that incident that they're talking about right now, you're the chairperson of the select board.
Mhm.
And no matter, I know it's difficult being a human being to, hear certain things, but you still have to maintain your decorum. And believe me, I've lost my temper. I know what it's like, but it's an excellent point that you've gotta maintain, your patience.
I'll take it under advisement, how's that?
What's that?
I'll take it under advisement. Eric?
It was very disheartening last night to attend the budget meeting for the MSAD 72, the presentation at the Denmark School, to not have one single board member of the select board of the town of Brownfield come to listen to what Jay had to say about 65 to 75% of the town's budget.
I think we all have other things to do in our lives. We try to do the best we can. That's the way it is. I got a doctor's note.
I wanna see that,
Yeah.
$58.
Yeah.
I wanna see that doctor's note, I wanna get by it.
Got anything? John? You got anything? No, Ricky?
May I ask one more? Last selectmen's meeting. I was trying as best I could to listen to the comments that was going back and forth at the table in regards to issues on the upcoming warrant. Did I misunderstand? Because I came in and I asked Alvin, is there a question on the warrant about purchase of a truck to move the cans from the dump to?
No.
No, sir.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
I would very much be in favor of us looking at it, because our trucking's over, it's $80,000.
It's like 75% of the truck.
Yeah, we're gonna wind up going over.
That's just one year.
Yeah, if it keeps going right now with what we're trucking, we're gonna exceed that 80,000.
Who's gonna drive it?
We have 3 licensed people in public works.
That's correct. Only 3. And if you send one down the road after, he won't be there, so there'll be only 2.
Well,
We've got a part-time guy that can do it.
yeah, Pat Lewis.
Yeah.
We have extra in the warrant and on the public works. Let me find it right here. The 52 line item. Extra labor of $10,000. That's already there. So getting a driver to do that shouldn't be a problem. They've only expended $2,000 out of that. $2,062 out of that line item for extra labor for public works. I think we need to look at it. I mean, we've exceeded, we're gonna exceed $80,000 this year in trucking alone, not even tipping fees. And the price is going up. The fuel prices aren't going down. They're still hovering around $5 a year.
What do they get a trip? 330?
Yeah, some of them.
330, plus they started charging the fuel charge.
Yeah, it was $84 on the last one. You got tables?
I'm sorry.
Anything else?
No, it's okay, it was 3:30, whatever it was before.
Yeah. I don't know if it's in there. It's not on this one. It's not on this paper. Right.
It was on last week's.
I think it's something we should look into. If we can get a truck for $50,000-$60,000, we will make our money back within a couple of years.
You do a 5-year spread, run the numbers, see how much we save.
I think it's up for discussion, so.
Does that mean that we'd have to wait another year until, that could be decided on?
Yes,
Until the next election?
correct.
Make a motion to this next.
All in favor? Good. Good, make it?